everyone, got Craig Bellamy for you.
Sorry about that, it's not the manager.
You take the next one. Or push that one to me.
I used to watch you play for West Ham.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. You enjoyed it there, I hear.
What a club, huh?
Yeah.
What a club.
I read what you said about the training.
Incredible club, honestly. Loved it there. Loved it there. Yeah.
Craig, can I ask, first and foremost, obviously as Vincent's not here, what you make of as a club, of the decisions, the penalty and the sending off of your manager, what you make of it all, please?
It's really not my position to be able to talk about it. I feel the manager will be able to address that in the next couple of days. So I got to be honest, I'm going to be quite comfortable in talking about that. You know, it's not my concern.
What about the penalty decision? Surely you can talk about that?
Look, I have my own views on it, but I believe it's a place for the manager. I know he can't come and talk to you guys at the present moment, but it's not my position, I don't think, to be able to talk about that.
What about the performance then, on a positive note, for Burnley? I mean, to come back twice from being behind and then to actually be unlucky not to win it.
Incredible. It was such a, you know, how selfless they were able to play for each other. You know, how demanding of each other they were. It's difficult, and I know Chelsea haven't quite got the points they would like this season, but they're an outstanding team. They are an outstanding team with outstanding footballers. So to be able to, the patience they had to show, the working together, the organisation, the commitment they had to show as well. So it was, you know, you couldn't be nothing short of proud watching it. And the manager was, you know, he's more defensively thinking than myself, because obviously where I played. He really enjoyed that. And he's really proud of it as well.
So you must have been disappointed to concede the penalty.
Listen, I don't miss this. I tell you that now.
Do you think you could have won that match even with 10 men? You know, judging by hitting the bar at the end, and would it have been even maybe a better situation if you had 11?
I thought we were in the game with 11v11. We felt every time we had the ball we were able to do something. Maybe the final pass at times we would have liked to have been better, but every time I felt we were in possession, we were able to progress up the pitch and, you know, and get into Chelsea's penalty area. Like I said, it was just more the final ball probably could have been better at times, but we felt we were able to do something here. Now, out of possession, Chelsea, you know, they went to a diamond as well, so they were able to cause us a lot of problems, which we tried to get a little bit of a handle on. So if you watch the game, especially first half, it was going end to end quite a lot of chances. Probably either team would have liked that, but second half, obviously due to the circumstances of us being 10 men, then we had to be a little bit deeper, like solid 2 banks of 4, and then look to counter-attack or look to take out opportunities when we were able to get them.
Matt?
I don't know, and it could be strange to you guys, maybe on the outside, but the bubble we live in, it's like we always have belief. It's and I can honestly say that's how we feel. We always feel there's an opportunity the next game. There's an opportunity the next game. So even when results haven't quite gone the way we would like, or maybe we felt we deserved more, we've been able to dust ourselves off and get ready for the next one. So it's all about recovery for us now. We still have belief, and you know, as you see the point system in the league and you see what's gone on with the league, we still have a great chance. And I understand the outside world being able to write teams off and who's going to win this or who's going down. I understand all that, I really do, but you don't really look too much into it. And I don't mean that as like you disrespect everyone's opinion. No, far from that. It's you can only control what you can control. And Tuesday we have another opportunity to be able to hopefully get a positive result.
I get what you say about belief, but isn't it the case that in the last few games you've had a little bit extra edge, not just belief, and you know enough about edge?
No, I disagree with that. We've had edge. Sometimes we've just been unlocked by top quality, and this league's top quality. I'm telling you, we were in the Championship last year, and it's the gap. And some players can turn the game on its head. And you thought you were fine. You thought you were fine. You thought you were doing well in the game, and then suddenly an individual can go and do something out of nothing, and that can knock your confidence at times. It really can. But you have to be able to go again. You have to be able to readdress it, see the situation, look at it again, because we work very hard, and I'm sure every team in this league does. And how are we able to get better? How are we able to improve? And that's really we sort of live by that. And me as a person, I try to live like that. And I know, don't like losing. And I'm sure everyone in this room don't like losing. It's part of our nature. But it's what can you learn from it? What can you learn from a defeat that makes you better? And that excites you to be able to go into the next day. So, and a long answer to really the question you were looking for. We've been committed all year. We really have. And that's due to the manager we have. He wouldn't allow it any other way.
Thank you. Unless anybody says anything different, we'll do one more here.
Craig, just maybe the atmosphere in the dressing room at half time. I imagine a few of the players might have felt a little bit disappointed with the decisions at the end of the first half, and whether that fueled the second half performance, or how you were able to very quickly put that to bed and focus on what you needed to do.
No, like I said before, we felt we were in the game. We felt there were opportunities for us when we had possession. Like I said, we knew with 10 men being realistic, at Stamford Bridge being 1-0 down, now we might not have the same amount of possession. But we felt there was something there for us today. And I was leading into the game, and I was even half time as well. We felt there was opportunities to be able to do something. Now we obviously there isn't going to be as many opportunities as there was maybe first half, and I'm not saying they were all clear cut, but they were good efforts on goal at the same time. But we have to be clinical then, and if it comes to it from a set play, or if it comes from a second ball scenario that we're able to latch onto, and we have to really be able to try and make it count. And I wouldn't say aggrieved or anything like that, because it isn't really the responsibility as coaching staff, and when you're leading a group of players, it's like, it's done. It's over. We can't do anything about what just happened. Now it's how can we get back in this game? And you have to get the players to believe. And, the manager obviously wasn't there on the side, but of myself, you become more like a cheerleader. Do you understand what I mean? Where it's praise. It's constant praise, it's constant applauding, it's constant working, the unselfish little acts, you have to praise even more. And players have to see you with them as well. And I felt like as the coaching staff, and we were all together, and we usually are all together. But today, when you see them come off as well, it was good. And not just because it's here, but it was just, sometimes when you earn a point like that, and like it could have been free, but we try and reinforce belief, but sometimes that's what you just done there. Incredible.
And finally.
Would you be able to give us a flavour of what the manager said to the players afterwards?
Beyond proud. But he is. He is, like we all are. We've been here a year and a half, and honestly, every day you come in, and I know it's like cliche-ish, and I know, but what we were able to do last year was incredible, and I feel if you see in the Championship now, you'll understand really how incredible it was. We lost 3 games in a whole season. Championship, over 100 odd points. Coming into this league, it's been difficult, of course, but we knew the quality, we knew the quality of athletes, the technical ability, but also the real running levels. There's a reason why you're paying 50, 60 million, 80 million pound on certain players. The league's a litter of them, and teams have them in abundance. And it's so to be able to adapt to that with the group of players we have as well, and the continuous improvement, because we have a lot of young players. I think Chelsea are one of the youngest teams in the league. I think we're right with them.
We're the youngest, then, the second youngest.
the second. We're the youngest, and they're the second youngest. Well, you know, and that's, you know, it's not always a scenario, but probably more to do with the market we're in. But to watch them improve, and like we're answering your question earlier, maybe they're just getting better. You know, and you do in this league in time. You know, I remember one of my first years in the Premier League, my first year got relegated. A waste of money. Wasn't good enough for this league. And then next year, win PFA Young Player of the Year, finishing in the Champions League spot. So, and that was just belief. Do you understand what I mean? At that time where this league can knock you down, you learn and you improve. And I feel the players are definitely doing that.
Thank you, everyone. Safe journey home.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.